Alright, sports community, I know we all have felt this way at one point in time, but we all can agree that sometimes being a sportsman absolutely is hell, you feel me? And for me, obviously, just knowing how I grew up, depending on what you grew up, or like you got adopted into a certain team base, depending on like, what team you support or whatever sport it is. But for me, I'm a Commanders fan, obviously. I'm a New York Yankees fan. I'm a Washington Wizards fan. I am a UNC basketball fan, and let me just tell you, it is fucking hell on earth. And then I'm like, for other college sports, is just strictly Virginia Tech, you feel me? But it has been hell. It legit has been freaking hell, you feel me? Now, I know people are gonna be like, you just like one New York team out of the whole thing. Yeah, my father is from New York, and he made sure that I was going to be a Yankees fan. That's the very first sport I ever watched is baseball, and I've been a Yankees fan ever since. Dang, it is what it is. It came with some good, and it came with some bad. Like, I've seen World Series wins, but then it's been 15 fucking years since I've, seen a World Series win. And I swear, I have the most hope in this team. Out of all the teams that I love, the Yankees gave me the utmost hope in the world that we're gonna bring back a chip every single year. Damn. Every single year. But the ones I really felt like we had it was 2017, and then 2 years ago when we was playing against the Dodgers and we had one of the most shit show performances in the World Series. That fifth inning will always haunt me to how we just imploded so fast, bruh, and it just really irked my soul, you feel me? Because like, I was talking with my barber, right, and he's a Yankees fan, he's from New York too, and we were just like so hyped or whatever. I was like, bro, if they take it back to New York, I'm flying up to New York. He went to fucking New York, went back to the crib to go watch it, and just like, wow, we sold. We sold so bad. And I'm just like, and I'm still got hope that we're gonna bring a chip back. I ain't gonna want you. I got, the almost hope that we're gonna do it. At least can we speed it up though? Because we not gonna have Aaron Judge forever. I don't want to waste his talent and have him, ringless with his team. I'll be damned, bro. We gotta get this boy a ring somehow, some way. But at times, when you, even with a winning team like the Yankees, it is hell on earth sometimes. It is earth-shattering and it's heartbreaking because when you see we get, rising to the ranks, we be deemed as the most, the best offensive team played last season, which I call cap the way the Blue Jays was like swinging on us and the Mariners out there was swinging. I don't know. I legit don't know. But yeah, I was just so hurt. It hurts my heart, bro. It's just like every year I get my hopes up and it just all comes tumbling down every single time, right? And God, it's so bad. It's so bad. And that's the same thing like with UNC. Like they're up and down with it, like with basketball. Yes, I've seen chips with them. Yes, I've seen some heartbreaks. Villanova, Christ Almighty, you were like actually, an L in my brain for like forever. We let him run down court and he just pops a three right there. Game. They get the chip.
They go length of the court with Archie Diacono. 3 seconds at midcourt. Jenkins gives it to Jenkins for the championship.
Like, I remember all this stuff, and that's just what like UNC. UNC is like, it's up and down. Maybe I'll get like lucky and they get out of the way Sweet 16 and not get their ass whooped afterwards, and they finally make it all the way through and get a chip, or we see them get get their ass whooped pretty early in the tournament and whoop-de-doo from there. But actually, we didn't even make the tournament.
Damn.
So. Yeah, man, it's hell on earth. It's legit hell on earth. And then you have certain teams that you've been watching at a consistent pace where either they've been really bad or they've been like, they show promise and then all of a sudden we go off that, like fall off a cliff, you feel me? So like with the Washington Commanders, right? I've been here since as a Washington Redskins fan. Like, I've seen it all. I've seen every bit of it all. I hate fans that, keep saying, bring me the Redskins name. This is the reason why this team is cursed. I hate that. You know why? Because I watched my team get waxed as the Redskins. Thoroughly get their ass whipped. One of the most crucial fucking memories I've ever seen. I stayed up and watched Michael Vick put belt to ass Monday night. That is probably one of the worst ass whoopings I've ever seen us take. Outside of, us making it to the NFC Championship. But when he did that, started off with a 99 bomb to D-Jack, and we just got baked from there. I'm just like, yeah, this is gonna be a really rough night to be. You feel me? Like, and you just gotta hear the bullshit afterwards. You legit had to hear all that afterwards. You feel me? And I'm just like, it's not even just an up and down with the wins, because we had a lot of losing seasons, which a lot of people don't like to, remember. But suddenly you put the Redskins name back on it, suddenly we're going to be a winning team. We were a losing team with the Redskins too. I don't know why y'all do that shit. It's so annoying. But having Dan Snyder as a damn owner of this team had to be one of the worst decisions I've ever seen in my life. Because you know why? I feel like he absolutely sabotaged his team as soon as he bought it. Like, how he handled everything, how the general manager he had under him just handled everything was so fucking dumb. Albert Hainsworth, why? The whole RG3 situation, why? Not paying Kirk Cousins, franchise tagging him 3 times. Damn. Not paying our 2,000-yard receiving wide receivers that got 1,000 yards apiece, respectfully, in the damn season, and we didn't pay either one of them. We let them walk. Making terrible decisions over and over and over and over and over and over and over again in the draft, over and again. I've seen this team just fucking shit the bed more times than not than us actually, creating some dubs in the playoffs. I've seen the last, time we got a playoff win. And after that, it's been a smooth drought. A absolute terrible 20-year goddamn drought. And then suddenly we got this rising high, a brand new start with, Adam Peters and Dan Quinn and company. You feel me? And Josh Harris. And we finally took this sorry Commanders team that's been depressed in the dumps, kicked Dan Snyder's punk ass out, wherever the hell he's at. And now we're somewhat of a respectable team by taking it to the NFC Championship that we haven't done since before I was born. So that's the type of hell I had to deal with as being, a sports fan, a Commanders fan at that. Because now, injuries be damned. The injury bug took all of our players away. Most of them just sitting on the bench, injured, hospitalized, something. And we're just back to square one. But it's all injuries. And bad coaching decisions too. But that's neither here nor there. And then the Washington Wizards, right? I've seen Gilbert Arenas play, Antoine Jameson play. I've seen all that. And I was like, damn, I like the colors, whatever. I'm going to rock with this team. You feel me? I'm from the 7x7, so I rock with them. But I seen them get a little high, go a little low, a little high, whatever. It is what it is with that, right? And then when we got John Ball, he is my favorite Wizards player ever. That's when we really resurged and became something. Without John, we were terrible. As soon as we got rid of him, it was hell. We were ass ever since. And then we got, Russ. I was like, all right, cool. I can do that. With Russ, Bradley Beal, we can get some younger pieces around him, build it back up, we can be all right. We got rid of this nigga too. Like, I don't know if the front office deadass just don't like us and just like seeing us depressed and thinking like that shit's sweet or whatever. But I promise you, it is very hard to watch these games. Right now, as I'm making this video, we just got our 3rd win. And I'm like saying this with a straight face, but I'm happy that we got our 3rd win. Because maybe, just maybe, we can get 16 wins this season. Because we got 15 last season. I just want happiness. I legit just deadass want happiness. You feel me? And then last thing is being a Virginia Tech fan. Like, Beamer ball is what I knew. Michael Vick, Marcus Vick, Tyrod Taylor, you name it. Logan Thomas, goddammit, before he converted to tight end when he got to the NFL. We had players. We were respected in ACC. We were the top dogs of the ACC for a while. But as soon as he retired, all hell broke loose. And then suddenly our name just got dragged through the mud. Because every time someone sees Virginia Tech on the schedule, it is an instant dub in their mind. And I don't blame them. We really don't got the firepower. We really didn't have all the players that we used to have. You know what I mean? Like the Fuller brothers, the Emmett brothers. We had, what's his name? Cam Chancellor, Caleb Farley, even though he was a good corner for us and then it just didn't pan out in the NFL. But like, we had so much prospects out there. And now it's just like, who else is there? Our best corner, and I don't even blame him. What's his name? The kid from, now he's at LSU. Fuck, what is his name? Mansour Deling. I wasn't even mad at him when, he decided to transfer from Virginia Tech to LSU. I wasn't mad. I wasn't mad. I was like, it is what it is. He looked out for his own best interest, and I couldn't even be mad. As a fan, I'm like, just like, hey, you are a dog. I don't blame you for walking away and going out there and proving that you can take it on, against bigger and better competition. Because in the ACC, you really was not gonna, prove yourself like that, especially to like NFL scouts. It was not gonna be like that. But I had to take that shit on the chin. You feel me? Like, as a fan, it's hard watching, my school, like the school I support, go from like rising high in their respective conference into suddenly we're nothing. Like, it hurts. Now, I'm glad we got James Franklin. I know a lot of, Penn State fans are always saying like, oh, I hope you're going to be happy with a 10-4 season and 9-1. I am going to be happy. I am. Because last time I checked, we haven't had a positive season in a long time. We haven't looked dominant in a long time. We haven't looked competent in a long time. There's some games we look decent on one half of the ball for at least half of the game, and then we shit the bed. That's literally how it is as being, watching Virginia Tech football. It's been very, 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 very hard watching this team. We run the ball a lot. We hardly pass. You know why? There's a mixed element of shitty pass protection and bad quarterback play. And what can we do? Sit there and watch. Watch a hot-ass mess. And I do this shit. I sacrifice a Saturday every day just to watch them get their ass whooped. That's life as a fan. And I know me ranting on like this, a lot of people out there as a fan can agree. It has been hell for some, people who support like other teams that have been in purgatory forever and just took it on the chin and just gotta power through and just keep on hoping and praying that something gets better. But we all can come to agree, hold hands, kumbaya, and all agree that sometimes being a sports fan is absolute hell. But if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and share it to everybody you know. And comment down below y'all favorite teams, whatever, sport it is. Y'all comment down below. And are you in sports hell? Because right now, I can comfortably say I am in purgatory right now.
Damn!
It has been a rough year this season of sports, dog. It's just been wow. Can we just send to the next season for most of my teams at this point? But it's your boy Easy. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share everybody know. Till next time.